Hello children, happy to see you all in the next video session. Today I am going to teach you 4th standard science term 2 first unit, and the topic we are going to discuss is about food.
Introduction. Food is one of the basic needs of life. We get energy for all our activities from food. Food obtained from the nature provides all the nutrients to our body. But seeing the advertisement, we are attracted towards junk food. In this lesson, we will study about food items that are good for our health, cooking methods, and the importance of not wasting food. Food. In our daily life, we depend on plants and animals for our food. Some can be eaten raw, but most of them need to be cooked. Let's see what food can be eaten raw and which one needs cooking. First one is raw food, that is uncooked food. Food that we eat directly without cooking is called raw food. We eat fruits, some vegetables, tubers, and nuts in the raw form. Some pulses and cereals are also eaten as raw food. All raw food must be washed with clean water before eating. Some of the raw food items are given: fruits, vegetables, tubers, and nuts. Next one is cooked food. We cannot eat all the food items in raw form. First one is food that needs to be processed using heat before it can be eaten directly without cooking is called raw food. Why should we cook food? We eat fruits, some vegetables, tubers, and nuts. Cooking in the softens the food materials. Some pulses and cereals are also eaten as raw food. And cooking adds all raw food taste and flavor to with clean water before eating. Some of the raw food items are given below.
Children,
first one is fruits.
Let us know some cooking methods and habits.
Tubers and
some of the
nuts.
commonly used cooking methods are given below. First one is boiling. It is a method of cooking food by immersing in it boiling water so that the food becomes soft. Example, rice and egg. Second one is steaming method. It is a method of cooking in steam by immersing the vessel in a container with boiling water. Example, idli and idiyappam.
Next cooking method is pressure cooking. It is a method of cooking food in a pressure cooker. Example, rice and dal. Last one is roasting. It is a method of cooking food by heating on a tawa or frying pan without covering it. Example, groundnuts and cashew nut. Next one is frying. It is a method of cooking food in hot oil. Example, chips and puri. Next one is roasting. It is a method of cooking food by heating on a tawa or frying pan without covering it. Example, groundnuts and cashew nut. The given table represents the cooking methods. First one is moist heat, dry heat, and other methods. Under the moist heat, there are boiling, steaming, and pressure cooking. In dry heat, roasting, baking, and frying. The other methods of cooking methods are microwave cooking and solar cooking. Let us know the cooking habits. Wash vegetables and fruits before cutting. Don't use the same oil for cooking food many times. And wash your hands with soap before cooking. Wash cooking vessels and knives. Don't cook food for a long time because it destroys the nutrients present in the food. Using the food items after their expiry date is not good for health. The next topic is cooking utensils. Utensils are in different shapes and sizes. We use specific utensils for each cooking method. Clay pots were used earlier. Stainless steel and aluminum vessels are now generally used for cooking. Cooking in clay pot. Clay pots were well suited for all types of cooking. Cooking in clay pots improves the quality and taste of food and also retains the nutrients. Benefits of clay pot cooking are easy to digest, preserves the nutrients, needs less oil for cooking, adds flavor to the dish, keeps the food warm for a long time, keeps the food from becoming stale soon. Alkaline property in the pot neutralizes the acidic property in the food. Next one is mealtime hygiene. Mealtime hygiene includes ways to make sure that we do not get sick because of the way we eat or make food. Some of the hygienic ways of taking food are given below. Always cover food to protect them from dust and insects. Eat fresh food always. Avoid taking food what is too cold or too hot. Avoid fast food and fried food. Always wash your hands with soap before and after eating. From the given picture, we can easily differentiate between healthy and unhealthy food. Food during illness. When we are sick, we should avoid food items that are fried in oil. We should take energy giving, easily digestible food. Some of them are given below. Porridge of rice or cereals, fresh juice, tender coconut, steamed foods like idli. Next one is food wastage. We should not waste food. Food that is not eaten is called leftover food, that is discarded as waste. Following are the simple ways to avoid food wastage. Take what you will eat and eat what you take. Share the excess food. Give the excess food to hungry animals. Food preservation. We can preserve the food for long time by using the following methods. First one is pickling. Mixing fruits and vegetables with oil and salt. Example, pickle. Next one is refrigerating. Keeping food in the refrigerators, that is fridge, to preserve them for a short time. Example, fruits and vegetables. Next one is drying. Removing the water content of the food. Example, fish and red chilies. Next one is canning. Storing food in airtight containers. Example, jam. World Hunger Day is on May 28th.